evening and welcome to this edition of News Leader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Jenny English. In tonight's news, we have video from last Saturday night's Distinguished Young Women's Pageant. A Tullahoma High School senior is the most recent Tullahoma honorary alderman. A passenger on the airplane that made a crash landing in the Hudson River several years ago also visited Tullahoma last week. And Bill Pack and Ann Shelton were recently inducted into the Tullahoma Sports Council's Hall of Fame. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's News Leader on 6.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma. Check out this 2018 Ford EcoSport, yours today for $299 a month. That's Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma on Highway 55, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
At the time, maybe you were just building a bridge, a business, or a community. Maybe you were simply working for a home or a better tomorrow. At the time, you served out of duty and love of country. But in that time, we see a legacy created, an American dream lived. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Welcome back. Tullahoma High School senior Casey Day is the latest honorary alderman. Let's watch as she is introduced to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen.
We're very pleased to welcome our honorary alderman this evening, Miss Casey Day. Casey is a senior at Tullahoma High School. She's very active in a number of organizations, HOSA. She's 4 years varsity at Tullahoma High School softball. She's been active in DECA and FBLA and FCA. She's very active in her church. It just goes on and on. She's an excellent student. She anticipates a 4.0 GPA 4 years of high school, which is quite impressive. So, Ms. Day, welcome to the Board Mayor and Alderman meeting. We appreciate you willingness to serve as an honorary alderman. So tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Like you said, I'm a senior at the Tullahoma High School, and I plan after graduation to pursue a career in pediatric oncology. I plan to start at Motlow, and then I will go on to MTSU or Vanderbilt after that.
Very nice. Now, you've got some family with you tonight, I think.
Yes, sir. My mom, Crystal Carter, my stepdad, Chad Carter, and my pawpaw, Ronnie Hooker, and my little sister, Abby Day.
Yeah, very nice. Well, we appreciate them being here tonight. We appreciate you being here as well. So, if you would stand there at your desk, and we have a certificate recognizing you as the honorary alderman tonight. Congratulations.
The Cumberland Valley Distinguished Young Women's Pageant was held last Saturday night at Tullahoma High School. Here are some of the winners.
This year, the photogenic winner is, we have two winners. We have two winners. We have Cassidy Buchanan, number 3. And Bailey Roberts, number 4.
Our first award is the Donna Brewer Spirit of DYW Award, which includes a $250 cash scholarship. This is a special award because the contestants voted on it themselves. They chose the girl who best exemplifies the DYW spirit. Presenting the Spirit Award is our last year's Spirit winner, Caroline Witt. And looks like we have two of those. The Spirit of DYW woman is contestant number 6, Emily Clark. And contestant number 12, Elena Bisnos.
This year, we will be awarding 2 preliminary awards and an overall award for each judged category. One of last year's Scholastics winners, Lillian Charbonneau, will present the awards to our Scholastic winners. Madison Doherty will present the awards to our Scholastic winners. Our preliminary Scholastic winners are Lillian Royden, number 15. And Adeline Carson, number 5. Our overall scholastics winner is contestant number 12, Eleni Pisnos.
Madison Doherty was our last year program overall interview winner, the only part of the competition that really matters, and will present our interview awards. Our two preliminary interview winners are Andrea Dietz, contestant number 7, Bailey Roberts, contestant number 14, and our overall interview winner is Raven Guilford, contestant number 9. As you know, Corinne Cole was our last year overall talent winner, and she will present our talent awards this evening. Our preliminary talent award winners are Adeline Carson, contestant number 5. And Macy Bowen, and our overall talent winner is Ms. Olivia Anderson, contestant number
1. Maggie Parton, our last year's overall fitness winner, will present our fitness awards. Our preliminary fitness winners are number 1, Olivia Anderson, and number 9, Raven Guilford. Our overall fitness winner is Brianna Welch, number 16.
And we'll have more from the Distinguished Young Women's Pageant on next week's Newsleader, including this year's overall winner. Stay with us. More news is coming up right after this.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester. Check out the 2018 Ford Explorer up to $8,000 off original MSRP. That's Russell Barnett Ford on 41A in Winchester, home of a lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Welcome back. The February Lunch and Learn guest speaker at D.W. Wilson was Miss Valley Collins, a passenger aboard the ill-fated Flight 1549 that took off from LaGuardia Airport on January 15, 2009 and struck a flock of geese. 6 minutes later, passengers were bracing for impact on the icy Hudson River. The story was later made into a movie titled Sully, Miracle on the Hudson, starring Tom Hanks. Miss Collins told the story from her perspective as a passenger on that flight.
Flight 1549 that's scheduled to fly from New York's LaGuardia Airport to Charlotte, North Carolina. Once in Charlotte, my plan was to board another airplane that would take me safely home to Knoxville. I stepped on board the aircraft, which was an Airbus A320. And the way an A320 is laid out on the inside is you've got a center aisle down the middle, and you've got 3 seats on each side of that aisle, so a total of 6 passengers per row. I take a look at my boarding pass and I quickly figure out that I've got an aisle seat, which makes me pretty happy because I like aisle seats. But then I became really disappointed when I figured out that my aisle seat was on the very last row of the airplane. Well, after 3:20, they close the front boarding door and we start backing away from the gate. Well, as we back away from the gate, I realized that no one has ever come to sit in our empty middle seat, even though they've been telling us it's this completely full flight. So as we backed away, I literally looked at my seatmate and I said, well, this must be our lucky day. Because we're going to have all this elbow room sharp, right? A little did I know how true those words would be in less than about 10 minutes. For the first 90 seconds, it was like every other plane trip I've ever been on. But somewhere between 90 seconds and 2 minutes, at an altitude of just about 3,000 feet, we hear this boom. And the plane dropped, not a lot, just a little bit. But I looked at my seatmate and I said, what was that? And he said, it was birds. I said, oh. And then I looked to my left and I see smoke and I smell this awful, awful odor that we now know is burning goose flesh. They didn't serve y'all chicken for lunch, did they? If they did, apologies. But that just like this memory in my mind. Because about 10 years before this, I was on a flight that was a very turbulent flight. You may have been on those yourself. You're just sort of bouncing around, a little nervous, a little sick to your stomach. And I remember that when I was on board that particular flight, there was a pilot who was a passenger like I was. I recall that he leaned over to me and he said, ma'am, do not worry about turbulence. He said, that is just a customer service problem. He said, all we worry about in the cockpit are birds and fire. I thought, great, we've got both birds and fire. This is not good. So I looked down at my feet, and there's my purse with my BlackBerry telephone sticking out. So I pulled out my BlackBerry, I turned it on, and I sent Steve a text message. And it was a one-sentence text message that said, my flight is crashing, period. Now, as a graduate of the University of Tennessee, I will brag and tell you it had perfect punctuation and spelling. Steve later got on to me. He's like, honey, did you know that I love you or kiss the kids or it was real? Have you ever been in one of those automated car washes and the big dryers come up over your car at the end? Well, that's precisely what it sounded like. And then over the PA system came the most calm, steady, in-control voice that I've ever heard. And that voice said two really short sentences. He said, this is the captain. Brace for impact. And then in my ear, I hear my seatmate, who I kid you not, is still looking out the window. He says to me, be ready, we're going to the water. Well, I told you, I'm an engineer, so I like data, I like information, but I was not 100% sure what to do with that tidbit of information. You know, do I take off my shoes? Do I hold my breath? How do I get ready to go in the water in this airplane? But fortunately, the worst didn't happen that day because Captain Sullenberger and First Officer Skiles made a textbook landing on Hudson River. And part of that landing required that they bring the tail of the airplane down first and hit the water at about 160 miles an hour. And I won't lie to you, it was rough and it was violent and it shook a lot. But when we seemingly stopped and I looked up and I was in one piece and that plane was in one piece, my first thought was, well, that wasn't that bad. I had worse landings on runways. She said, you got 2 minutes to go to the wings. She was gone. But this time, more passengers are coming to the galley and they're trying to get the right rear door. And it won't open either. And this is the point where I experienced my scariest moment. Even scarier than before we landed in the river. Because in a matter of seconds, the water went from my ankles to above my chest. But a lot of passengers in the rear rows are still trying to come to the back, thinking the closest exit is the back. Well, I'm 100% sure we're not getting out of the back. I mean, the back is sinking. So I did the only thing that I could do. In the strongest, loudest southern voice I could muster, I put up both my hands and began chanting, go to the wings. It was like walking uphill, and as you walked uphill, the water started to subside, and I made it. I took a right-hand turn, I came out on the right wing, and I tell you, Sully, he did a fantastic job of getting our airplane safely in the river. But had it not been for the immediate, effective, and collective efforts of the first responders of New York and New Jersey, I do not believe we would have had 155 survivors.
And we'll continue with Miss Cullen's story next Tuesday. Stay tuned, more news is right after this.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Since the moment you were born, I've made 1,000 wishes. Wishes for your future in a world that's changing fast. Do play and laugh. Do win and lose. Do it all with confidence, kindness, and strength. And always do your best to remember that no matter what you do in this life, what matters to me is that you keep doing.
Welcome back. Longtime TSSAA official Bill Pack was recently inducted into the Tullahoma Sports Hall of Fame. Let's watch as the announcement is made by Scott Shestine.
Our next inductee in the Tullahoma Sports Hall of Fame is sponsored by the Tullahoma Downtown Lions Club. And it is Mr. William Francis Bill Pack, Sr. He has been inducted as a football and a basketball official. Mr. Pack graduated from Tullahoma High School in 1938. He served as chief pharmacist mate aboard the USS Harry F. Bauer during World War II, participating in the invasion and bombardment of Iwo Jima and Okinawa. Mr. Pack received the Presidential Unit Citation. He sold sports and athletic equipment to high schools and colleges across the Southeast. Bill and Betty Pack raised 5 sons and 1 daughter. All of them graduated from THS and all played and lettered in a number of sports. Bill and his 5 sons officiated 2 high school games together. To our knowledge, this is the only immediate family to comprise the entire officiating crew in a high school game. The 5 boys have been officials with the TSSAA for a combined 219 years. Bill Pack earned 13 athletic letters at Tullahoma High School, 4 in basketball, 4 in baseball, 4 in tennis, and 1 in football. In 1939, he started officiating high school football and basketball. He officiated basketball until 1961, working girls and boys state tournaments. He officiated football for 55 years until his death in 1994. He officiated numerous high school bowl games and worked the TSSAA State Football Championship game 9 times. He officiated Division I college football in the Ohio Valley Conference for 34 years. Bill Pack formed the Central Tennessee Football Officials Association in 1947 and was the commissioner and assigning officer until 94. He formed the Central Tennessee Basketball Officials Association in 47 and headed that until 61. Officiated the Tennessee-Kentucky All-Star Game 3 times. In 83, Bill Pack was inducted in the TSSAA Hall of Fame. In 87, he was named Official of the Year by the Lawrenceburg Quarterback Club. In 91, he was inducted into the National High School Federation Hall of Fame. And in 1993, he was inducted into the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame. Our latest inductee into the Tullahoma Sports Hall of Fame, Mr. William Francis Bill Pack, Sr.
be right back with more News Leader.
Russell Barnett Hometown Auto Rental has proudly served your auto rental for over 30 years. Check out this huge selection to choose from. Small car, mid-size car, full-size car, crossover vehicle, SUV, minivan, pickup trucks, 12 and 15 passenger vans. Whether big or small, Russell Barnett Hometown Auto Rental has them all. Stop by our 2 locations to serve you, Tullahoma and in Winchester. And remember, my question is, why rent anywhere else?
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
I'm meteorologist Leland Statham from the News Channel 5 Weather Center. Look to Jim Fuller and crew for local news night here on Channel 6.
Welcome back. Former Tullahoma High School soccer star Ann Shelton was also recently inducted into the Tullahoma Sports Hall of Fame.
Our next inductee is sponsored by Financial Management Advisors Incorporated. She is the first female career inductee and the first soccer player inducted into the Tullahoma Sports Hall of Fame, Miss Ann Shelton. Ann attended Tullahoma High School from 1999 to 2002. She made the District 8 AAA team and the all-tournament team at the state tournament for 4 consecutive years. She was on the Tennessee and All-Mid-South team for 3 years. She led Tullahoma to the first ever Class AAA state tournament and semifinal appearance in '99. In 2001, she was the Region 4 AAA Player of the Year and a U17 U.S. National Team pool player. In 2002, Ann led Tullahoma to its first ever state final by saving and then scoring the winning goal for the semifinal win, and she was named the NSCAA All-American nominee. In 2002, Ann scored 12 goals and had 4 assists while playing the majority of the minutes as a goalkeeper. She was a 3-time Region 4 AAA team, a 2-time District 8 AAA Player of the Year. In 2001 and 2002, Ann Shelton was a TACA All-State team member and an NSCAA Adidas All-Region team member. Twice, in 2002 and 2003, Ann Shelton was named the Gatorade Girls Soccer Player of the Year. She was a 4-time letterman at Ole Miss, an M Club inductee, and was named SEC Player of the Week 5 times. She was named to the All-SEC team in 2003. In 2005, Ann, in 15 games, had only 3 goals scored against her. She had 40 saves, a .930 save percentage, and an 0.27 goals against average. At the time, setting SEC and NCAA records, and her SEC record still stands today. She was an ESPN Adidas All-American and an NCAA Academic All-American in 2005 and 2006, and was a team captain at Ole Miss in 2006 and 2007. Ann Shelton had 6 consecutive semesters in Oxford with a 4.0 GPA. In her 4 years at Ole Miss, she was each year named to the Dean's List, to the SEC Honor Roll, and the SEC All-Academic Team. In 2012, Tullahoma's Ann Shelton was selected to the SEC Title IX 40 for 40 All-SEC Team. Please welcome Miss Ann Shelton.
Stay with us. Your weather forecast is coming up next.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma. Check out this 2018 Kia Stinger, yours today for only $370 a month. Kia is the power to surprise with its 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Stop by Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma and let us tell you why we are #1 in customer satisfaction. That's Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
You made the time and the sacrifice to broaden their horizons, to see their smiles, but mostly to make lifelong memories. We think it's time to do it again, just the two of you. Don't let illness or injury slow you down. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1955 at 75 degrees. The record low was in 1935 at 12 degrees. The average high on this day is 56 and the average low is 34. Cloudy with a low expected of around 40 tonight. Cloudy weather continues in the forecast for the next couple of days. On Friday, a high expected of 47 and a low of 37. And on Saturday, warming up a little bit with a high of 57 and a low of 42. And that's our news leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for News Leader on 6. You have a good evening.
Good night.